tonight. You could get lost just by closing your eyes. They say everyone in this city is running from something or someone. Me, I'm just waiting for the record to stop spinning. Pull the coat tighter, darling. The night is only just beginning. The street lamps are ghosts in the heavy gray mist, like a secret that nobody wanted to kiss. The wind hums a tune through the cracks in the door, while the shadows dance slowly across the oak floor. A glass of dark amber, a heart full of lead, waking the memories we thought were all dead. The soul of the night, the saxophone enters with a powerful, sorrowful melody. It's the lead singer here. The vinyl crackle is very prominent during the pauses. You hear the sound of the wind picking up, rattling a window pane, followed by the soft clinking of ice in a glass. Listen to that. Even the rain sounds like it's crying for the 1920s. Do you ever feel like you were born in the wrong decade, like you belong in a black and white movie where the endings are always bittersweet? I think I'll stay here in the fog forever. Oh, midnight, you're a velvet trap, a city sleeping in a lover's lap. The sax is weeping for a ghost in the street, walking to the rhythm of a lonely beat, in the spin of the record, in the crackle and hum, waiting for the morning that will never come.
The fading to cool down, just a muted trumpet playing a final. Echoing phrase, the wind becomes the loudest sound, the vinyl needle reaches the end. Tick, 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 but the gramophone keeps spinning. A door is heard opening, letting in a gust of wind, and then clicking shut. Silence.
The street lamps are haloed in a ghostly white, bleeding their secrets into the belly of the night. The 1940s are a shadow on a rain-slicked wall, waiting for the sky or the empire to fall. I'm clutching the collar that's frayed at the seam, waking up slowly from a charcoal dream. The whistle is a phantom, a cold thin thread, so in the silence to the words we never said. rusty anchor is a neon-lit bruise, full of desperate men with nothing to lose. The scent of wet asphalt and tobacco and brine, walking the tightrope, crossing the line. I've got a pocket of memories and a heavy brass key to a room in a hotel that's vanished at sea. The fog is a curtain that won't ever part, hiding the cracks in a salt-cured heart. Oh, the shadow on the wharf is a heavy dark grace, searching for a name and a forgotten face. The whistle is a whisper, a low-down moan for the seeds of the night that we've already sown. In the crackle of the record, in the hiss of the rain, where the water and the whiskey wash away the stain. The lighthouse is sweeping like a giant's cold eye, peeling the layers from a soot-covered sky. The clinking of chains on a ghost of a ship, the taste of the ocean on a trembling lip. The 1930s are a debt that was never quite paid, buried in the alley where the plans were all laid. I'm a silhouette standing where the pier meets the deep, guarding the secrets that the city can't keep. Is a blanket made of velvet and lead, muffling the footsteps of the stories we've read. We're lost in the static, we're lost in the gray, just another ending to a Noir-colored day. Let the waves take the pieces the street wouldn't hold, in a world that's gone gray and a heart that's gone cold. The pier is a long walk to a final goodbye, under the gaze of a charcoal sky. The shadow on the wharf is a heavy dark grace, searching for a name and a forgotten face. The whistle is a whisper, a low-down moan for the seeds of the night that we've already sown. In the crackle of the record, in the hiss of the rain, where the water and the whiskey wash away the stain. The distant, lonely sound of a foghorn echoes thrice. The saxophone plays a final breathy, descending note. The match is struck, a long exhale of breath. Footsteps crunch on gravel, then stop. Clock at the corner diner stopped at 2 a.m. In this town, time doesn't move, it just circles around you like a heavy coat. You can smell the rain coming before you see it. A mix of wet pavement and missed chances. The street lights flicker like a dying star, shining on the chrome of a park jaguar. The shadow of the bridge is a jagged line, cutting through the fog and the neon sign. The silver lighter clicks, a flame turns blue. Another restless night is waiting for you. City sleeping in a lover's lap. The sax is weeping for a ghost in the street, walking to the rhythm of a lonely beat. In the spin of the record, in the crackle and hum, waiting for the morning that will never come. Here the tempo slows down significantly. A double bass provides a deep, vibrating, thumping sound. A muted trumpet enters with a crying, high-pitched wail that echoes as if bouncing off brick walls. The sound of a heavy glass sliding across a wooden bar counter is heard clearly over the piano notes. There's a secret hidden in the piano keys, carried through the air on a cold salt breeze. Expensive gin and a cheap regret, wrapped in the smoke of a cigarette. The white cat watches from the fire escape, a silent witness in a feline shape. Don't mind the rain, it's just the sky trying to wash away the secrets of the night. Keep the record spinning. Some things are better left in the dark.
If the sun simply forgot the coordinates to this particular corner of the world, or if we've slipped so far between the grooves of this record that the morning can no longer find us in the dark, it feels as though the 1940s are no longer a date on a calendar, but a physical weight, a velvet shroud that keeps the modern world and its neon distractions at a safe, untouchable distance. Do you hear the way the static seems to breathe tonight, Monroe? It's not just white noise. It's a language composed of every word ever whispered and then forgotten. A ghost frequency that carries the scent of cedarwood and old regrets across the miles of cable. I'm staring at these yellowed pages, but the ink seems to be migrating, shifting into shapes that tell a story far more dangerous than the one the author originally intended to write. He stood on the rain-slick platform, the book says, clutching a ticket for a train that had departed 20 years before he was even born. I suppose I know that feeling better than I'd like to admit, this peculiar sensation of waiting for a moment that has already turned into gray smoke and drifted out over the harbor. I think I'll stay here in the blur, where the jazz is always blue and the shadows are long enough to hide the things we aren't ready to face just yet. The future is a bright, cold and lonely place that doesn't have nearly enough room for a woman, a cat, and a story that refuses to find its ending. Don't look at the clock on the mantle, my little shadow. Time is nothing more than a frequency we finally learned to untune, a ghost that can no longer haunt us as long as the needle stays in the groove. The needle is hitting the inner ring now, and the circle is closing in on us, tighter and tighter, until there's nothing left but the hiss. One last chapter for the ghost who stayed behind, and then we'll let the static take the rest. Bit of maze to everyone still lost in the transmission. is too bright during the day, too loud, too rushed. But in here the clock stopped in 1945. The shadows stay exactly where you put them. The scent of gardenias and aged brandy hangs in the air like a promise. It's not about where you're going anymore. It's about the elegance of standing still. Just you, the velvet, and a song that knows all your secrets. The chandelier is weeping tears of crystal and light. A frozen constellation in the middle of the night. Heavy velvet curtains shut the modern world away. In this room of golden shadows, it'll never be the day. The silver tray is polished, reflecting a ghost-lit face, moving through the silence with a slow and steady grace. My feline friend is curled upon a chair of royal blue, watching the cigarette smoke dance a slow motion pas de deux. The piano keys are yellow like a letter from the past, playing chords of longing that were always meant to last. A string of pearls is glowing against a dress of black lace, a timeless silhouette in this hallowed hidden place. Oh, spin the dusty shellac, let the midnight anthem rise under the watchful gaze of those ancient marble eyes. The saxophone is a ghost haunting the corners of the room, woven through the fabric of the jasmine and the gloom. We're caught in the amber, we're lost in the grain, a century of jazz to shield us from the rain. The grandfather clock is ticking, but the hands refuse to move, falling deeper, ever deeper, into the granite groove. The scent of old libraries and expensive French perfume, drifting like a phantom through this quiet, empty room. I sip my drink in silence while the brass instruments moan in a palace made of memories. I'm a queen upon a throne. The cello takes the lead, playing a haunting, soaring melody that feels both tragic and beautiful. You hear the distant sound of a telephone ringing, a vintage mechanical bell, but it goes unanswered. The Mediterranean is whispering through the open balcony door, a sound that's been repeating for 1,000 years or more. The city lights are diamonds spilled upon a cloth of silk, and the moon is hanging heavy like a drop of silver milk. I'm a fragment of history, I'm a heartbeat in the dark, holding on to the glow, protecting the final spark.
stars is a ghost in the rafters tonight, fading away with the last of the light. The stage is a desert of polished oak, under a lingering ceiling of smoke. A broken carnation on the dressing room floor, the click of the lock on the stage side door. I'm pouring the shadows into a glass, watching the parade of the memories pass. The spotlight is cold like a moon made of tin, reflecting the state that my spirit is in. The costumes are hanging like skins in the dark, waiting for a fire or at least for a spark. Welcome to the theater of the final act, where the fiction is true and the feeling is fact. Let the jazz be the script that we never could write. In the hollowed out heart of the midnight light, it's a velvet tragedy, a silk lined blues, walking in a dead man's polished shoes. In the crimson glow, in the charcoal gray, where the music outlives the end of the play. The gallery's empty, the boxes are bare, just a lingering perfume in the cold still air. We're playing to ghosts and we're singing to stars, behind the gold leaf and the invisible bars. Don't ask for an encore, don't ask for a bow, the only thing real is the silence right now. The piano is dusty, the ivory is stained like a beautiful map where the colors have rained. The red velvet seats are a sea of regret for the lines we've forgotten and the roles we've met. But the rhythm is steady, a pulse in the wood, in a language of sorrow that's well understood. Just a melody drifting through the exit sign, in a world that was yours and was never quite mine. Welcome to the theater of the final act, where the fiction is true and the feeling is fact. Let the jazz be the script that we never could write. In the hollowed out heart of the midnight light, it's a velvet tragedy, a silk lined blues, walking in a dead man's polished shoes. In the crimson glow, in the charcoal gray, where the music outlives the end of the play. Welcome to the theater of the final act, where the fiction is true and the feeling is fact. Let the jazz be the script that we never could write, in the hollowed out heart of the midnight light. It's a velvet tragedy, a silk lined blues, walking in a dead man's polished shoes. In the crimson glow, in the charcoal gray, where the music outlives the end of the play. The steam is rising like a ghost's embrace, hiding the lines upon a weary face. The iron giant breathes a heavy sigh underneath a starless, soot-stained sky. A suitcase filled with letters never sent, and all the hours we shouldn't have spent. The station clock is a heart of stone, leaving us here but feeling alone. The conductor's shadow is long and thin, a silent witness to the state we're in. The smell of coal and the winter air, a heavy silence we're forced to share. Goodbye at platform 49, where the rails and the memories intertwine. Let the cello weep for the things we lost, while the windows fill with the morning frost. It's a long-distance jazz, a slow-motion flight into the heart of the velvet night. One last look as the pistons turn, while the embers of the ending burn. The steel on steel is the only thing that feels truly real. Faster and faster the world goes by, a blurred reflection in a tearful eye. Don't look back at the fading light, just let the engine consume the night. The platform's empty, the tracks are bare, just a lingering perfume in the air. The station master dims the lonely lamp in the hollow terminal, cold and damp. But the music follows the iron trail, a silver thread, fragile and frail, connecting the ghosts of the departures past with a love that was never meant to last. Goodbye at platform 49, where the rails and the memories intertwine. Let the cello weep for the things we lost, while the windows fill with the morning frost. It's a long-distance jazz, a slow-motion flight into the heart of the velvet night. One last look as the pistons turn, while the embers of the ending burn. The steam is rising like a ghost's embrace, high hiding the lines upon a weary face. The steam is rising like a ghost's embrace, hiding the lines upon a weary face. The iron giant breathes a heavy sigh underneath the starless, soot-stained sky. A suitcase filled with letters never sent, and all the hours we shouldn't have spent. The station clock is a heart of stone, leaving us here but feeling alone. The conductor's shadow is long and thin, a silent witness to the state we're in. The smell of coal and the winter air, a heavy silence we're forced to share.
The street lamp is weeping in a pool of gold, a story of shadows that's never been told. I'm leaning on a memory, thin as a ghost, to the things that I've lost. I'm raising a toast. The city is a blueprint of secrets and lies, underneath the heavy weight of velvet black sky. The perfume of rain and a cheap bit of gin. Where does the night end and the dreaming begin? I got a ticket to nowhere tucked in my glove, a casualty of time and a casualty of love. The saxophone is a stranger that knows me too well, ringing my heart like a cracked silver bell. Oh, dance with me slowly in the 1950s haze, before the sun burns through these shellac days. The needle is dragging, the rhythm is slow. We're caught in the echoes of a long time ago. It's a noir kind of magic, a static-filled blue, the last dance at the cafe. Just me and you. A stray cat is watching from a fire escape as the fog starts to take on a human-like shape. The billboards are faded, the theaters are dark, but in this old record there's still a small spark. My silk dress is whispering a name I forgot, in a plot that the writer of history forgot. One hand on the railing, one foot in the past, a beautiful moment that's spinning too fast. The shadows are long and the morning is cruel. In this game of nostalgia I'm a well-dressed fool. But turn up the volume, let the cinders fall down. I'm the queen of the ghosts in this silent town.
a drunken duet. The audio quality fluctuates, occasionally flooding like an old film reel. You hear the sound of a cocktail shaker being tapped, a heavy sigh, and the sound of someone walking away on wet pavement. The heels clicking, neck we bleed with the bass. The dawn is a witness I'm not ready to meet. I'm still tracing circles on this empty street. The vinyl is warped, but the song is the same. A flickering candle, a flickering flame, just a fragment of velvet, a splinter of light. The loneliest girl in the world tonight. Lace curtains dancing with the cold winter breeze. The scent of old leather and memories that freeze. My patent leather heels click clack on the floor, searching for a feeling I can't find anymore. I've chosen the crackle, I've chosen the haze, to lose myself forever in these shellac days. The rain is gone, the streets still shine, holding reflections of another time. The city's breathing slow tonight, wrapped in silver and amber light. A record turns with gentle grace, filling the silence of this place. And somewhere in the smoky blue, a saxophone remembers you. The cafe windows softly glow, while midnight drifts through streets below. The clock upon the wall stands still, as if the night bends to its will. A half-filled cup, a vacant chair, a fading perfume in the air. The kind of moment hearts conceal, the kind old jazz records reveal. Stay until the morning comes, until the city starts to run. Let the piano tell its tale, while moonlight dances pale and frail. The saxophone knows every scar, every wish upon a star,
every dream we left behind, still wandering through the night. The thunder's gone beyond the bay. The storm has slowly drifted away. But in the hush that follows rain, the memories return again. The bartender has dimmed the lights. The room belongs to lonely nights, and every note that fills the air feels like somebody's whispered prayer. Old photographs and faded names, lost romances and midnight trains, they gather in the shadows here. With every record we hold dear, the world outside keeps moving on, but this old song remains till dawn, spinning slowly, warm and true, like a conversation meant for two. Stay until the morning comes, until the city starts to run. Let the piano tell its tale, while moonlight dances pale and frail. The saxophone knows every scar, every wish upon a star. And when the final note takes flight, we'll leave it floating in the night. The velvet curtains are heavy with the years, soaking up the laughter and the silent tears. A shattered mirror reflects a fractured face, a queen of shadows in a dying palace of lace. The 1940s are a stain upon the floor, a golden age is knocking at a bolted door. I'm wearing a gown made of cobwebs and sighs, watching the light leave the city's tired eyes. The chandelier is a frozen rain of glass, waiting for the ghosts of the elite to pass.
them on the marble cold, tracing the stories that were never told. The scent of old paper and ancient pine lingers like the dregs of a bitter wine. I'm spinning alone where the orchestra's played, in the hollow silence that the years have made. Oh, echoes in the dust, your haunting refrain, washing away the glory and leaving the stain. The clarinets wails like a lover's goodbye under the dome of a leaden sky. We're caught in the spin of a world gone grey, chasing the ghosts of a forgotten day. The wallpaper is peeling like a serpent's skin, hiding the secrets and the elegant sin. A silhouette dances on the grand staircase, searching for a name and a vanished face. The 1920s are calling from the garden gate, but the clock on the mantel is running late. I'm the last candle burning in a darkened hall, watching the shadows grow heavy and tall. The wind whistles through the broken window pane, singing a song of the loss and the gain. We're just a memory in a velvet box, bound by the chains and the rusty locks. Let the dust cover the heartbreak and pride, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. The ballroom is vast, but my heart is a cage, the final line on a tattered page. Oh, echoes in the dust, your haunting refrain, washing away the glory and leaving the stain. The clarinets wails like a lover's goodbye under the dome of a laden sky. We're caught in the spin of a world gone grey, chasing the ghosts of a forgotten day. There's a specific kind of freedom you only find after midnight. The city is a neon blur in the rear view, and the road ahead is a black ribbon leading to nowhere or everywhere. The air is cool, the leather is warm, and the only clock that matters is the rhythm of the jazz on the radio. Some people drive to get somewhere, I drive to lose the world. Just me, the shadows, and the sound of a trumpet telling the truth. The dashboard dial is a dim amber sun for the restless heart that is always on the run. Why flickering like a vintage film, staring through the shadows at the galaxy's rim. The engine is a heartbeat, steady and deep, while the rest of the world is tangled in sleep. Oh, highway of shadows where the secrets reside, with the moon as my compass and the wind as my guide. The trumpet is wailing for the things we've let go, in the velvet darkness where the cool breezes blow. Chase the blue horizon till the night turns to gold, in a story of silver that's yet to be told. A wisp of smoke from a memory's fire. The hum of the tires is a midnight choir. The 19 feeters are whispering in the rustle of the trees, carried on the wings of the salty sea breeze. I'm a ghost in a chrome-plated beautiful cage, turning the leaf on a brand new page. The bridge lights are pearls on a string of coal, feeding the hunger of a traveler's soul. One hand on the wheel, one hand in the air, leaving the weight of the day over there. The stars are my audience, silent and bright, as I vanish with their venting the whole of the night. Oh, highway of shadows where the secrets reside, with the moon as my compass and the wind as my guide. The fog is crawling up the pier, telling stories only the lonely hear. A lighthouse beam cuts through the gray, chasing the ghosts of yesterday. The cobblestones are slick with brine, under the glow of a rusted sign. I'm tracing circles on the window pane, writing your name in the beads of rain. The harbor's breathing a heavy sigh as the iron ships go drifting by. Everything's muffled, everything's slow, in the amber light of the radio. Let's get lost in the echoes of the mist, where the moon and the sea have finally kissed. A slow motion dance on a wooden floor, with a key that no longer fits the door. The world is a whisper
of a midnight blue, waiting for a dream that might come true. Old telegrams and unread books, and the way a heart-shaped locket looks when the light hits the gold just right in the middle of a sleepless night. The waves keep pulling the sand away, but here in the dark I've decided to stay. The coffee's cold, but the spirit is warm, safe in the eye of a quiet storm. A distant horn echoes across the bay, calling the wanderers far away. But I'm a sailor with no more sea, just the jazz and the shadows for company. Let the record spin until it skips, with a silent prayer upon my lips. Let's get lost in the echoes of the mist, where the moon and the sea have finally kissed. A slow motion dance on a wooden floor, with a key that no longer fits the door. The world is a whisper, the world is a dream, floating away on a silver stream, wrapped in the silk of a midnight blue, waiting for a dream that might come true. The evening came in shades of gold, the story waiting to unfold. The city lights began to glow like scattered stars on streets below. A summer breeze moved through the night, carrying whispers soft and light. And somewhere from a smoky bar, a lonely sax sang to the stars. You sat beside the window pane, watching diamonds in the rain. The gramophone played something slow, a song from long, long ago. The candle flickered on the table, making every dream seem stable, while outside thunder rolled away, leaving only jazz to stay. Stay with me beneath the velvet moon. Let the piano hum its tune.
Let the saxophone softly sigh as old memories drift by. The night is young, the world is still, the city sleeps beyond the hill, and every note we hear tonight turns lonely shadows into light. The bartender wiped another glass, watching silent moments pass. The clock forgot to count the hours, lost among the midnight flowers. A distant train crossed through the dark, leaving only a fading spark, while every heartbeat found its place within the rhythm's warm embrace. No hurried footsteps, no goodbye, just moonlit clouds across the sky. The record turned, the storm grew mild, the night became a dreaming child. The piano whispered low and deep, the kind of song old souls keep, hidden safely through the years, among forgotten hopes and tears. Stay with me beneath the velvet moon. Let the piano hum its tune. Let the saxophone softly sigh as old memories drift by. The city fades, the music stays, wrapped in a warm nostalgic haze. And when the dawn begins to rise, this jazz will linger in our eyes. The sea is darker than the sky itself, while the harbor lights flicker over the water. It's as if the ghosts of the past rise for one last dance. At the velvet anchor, the clock simply stopped, leaving nothing but the whisper of the wind and the memory of half-finished glasses. Sit with me until the rain lets up. Let's write the quietest chapter of our story. An old trench coat, a heavy weight upon my frame. In these parts, memories put the truth to shame. The clock on the wall is tired of chasing yesterday. The sea is wild tonight, then drifts in a silent sway. A lifetime melting in brass candlesticks, bit by bit, embers glowing amidst the ash where we used to sit. Your eyes are like a cold morning in 1945, deep, unanswered and keeping the blue alive. scratched out goodbye. An echo ringing through the void where my spirits lie. A forgotten pearl necklace resting on the table's edge. A souvenir from a magic world. A broken pledge outside. The fog wraps the harbor in a linen shroud, as if the departing ships will never pierce the cloud. My fingers are strangers to the rim of this glass, nursing an aristocratic ache that will never pass. Oh, midnight at the anchor, home of the restless wind. Quench the ruthless flame where the weary have sinned. The cello is weeping, the piano has lost its tongue. To this endless darkness, our heavy hearts have clung. A name lost in the crashing of the tide. A black and white portrait where the shadows hide. A silver cigarette case, smoke spiraling in the air. Time was never kind to us, it never played fair. The silhouette I traced on the fogged up window pane. Wait for it to return through the sorrow and the rain. A crackling news report on the radio from far away. There's no escaping these sweet traps, come what may. The 1940s are a dream I refuse to wake from yet. And you are the ghost in that dream I've never met. The street lamps are dying out, one by one by one. The world spins weary circles long after we are done. The sound of my heels is an echo in the empty street, as if the city were built just for our hearts to beat. The scent of the rain isn't earth, it's the scent of grief. A fear of the inevitable end, sharp and beyond belief. But at the velvet anchor, the lights will stay low and dim. Tonight we tell the stories that were torn at the rim. Oh, midnight at the anchor, home of the restless wind. Quench the ruthless flame where the weary have sinned. The cello is weeping, the piano has lost its tongue. To this endless darkness, our heavy hearts have clung. A name lost in the crashing of the tide. A black and white portrait where the shadows hide. always said the city was a graveyard of dreams, and tonight I'm just another ghost wandering the roads. The fog is thick enough to drown in the pier. The pier feels like the edge of the world. Do you hear that? The silence is finally louder than the memories. The street lamp is a blur in the charcoal mist, a pale yellow eye that the darkness has kissed. My collar is turned against the bite of the salt, bringing the ghosts of the quay to a halt. The 1940s are a ship that's listing to port, a long-distance dream that was cut far too short. I'm tracing the shadows with a silver-tipped cane, listening to the rhythm of the city's refrain. The anchor and rose has a flicker in the glass, watching the dregs of the midnight class. A black umbrella is my only friend as I walk to the place where the cobblestones end. The smell of wet wool and the grease of the tide, the places where men and their secrets all hide. I've got a heart full of lead and a pocket of tin, waiting for the tide to bring the truth back in. Oh, the whistle on the pier is a lonely sound, a secret that refuses to ever be found. The sax is a moan, a low-down plea for the man I was and the ghost I'll be, in the crackle of the dust, in the hiss of the rain. We're just two shadows sharing the pain. The lighthouse beam is a sweeping white light, searching for stars in a soot-covered sky. The clink of the chains on a rusted-out hull, the distant mocking cry of a harbor gull. The 1930s are buried in a shallow, wet grave, with the promises we made and the souls we didn't save. I'm a man with no name in a world with no light, setting my course for the belly of the night. The fog is a curtain that won't ever rise, hiding the truth from our heavy, tired eyes. We're caught in the current, we're lost in the swell, between the deep ocean and a city made hell.
Let the waves take the stories the pavement won't tell, while the clock in the tower rings a final farewell. The pier is a bridge to a place far from here, where the water is deep and the silence is clear.
The hug and whistle on the tears, an only sound, a secret that refuses to ever be found.
The sax is a moan, a low-down plea for the man I was and the ghost I'll be, in the crackle of the dust, in the hiss of the rain. We're just two shadows sharing the pain. The distant lonely sound of a foghorn echoes thrice. The saxophone plays a final breathy descending note. A match is struck, a long exhale of breath. Footsteps crunch on gravel, then
The same is a ribbon of liquid night, mirroring the ghosts of the city light. The mist is a veil on the face of the quay, hiding the world from the shadows and me. A wicker chair at a closed cafe, the remains of a dream it has withered away. I'm walking the bridge where the lovers once stood, in a silence that's heavy and misunderstood. The street lamps are blurry like eyes full of tears, guarding the echoes of the vanishing years. The scent of roasted coffee and the damp cold stone, in a city of millions, I'm beautifully alone. Listen to the cobblestone lullaby tonight, under the gaze of a pale charcoal light. Let the jazz be the wind in the poplar trees, carrying secrets across the seven seas. It's a Parisian blues, a bohemian sigh, where the stars go to hide and the memories die. In the velvet fog, in the silver grey rain, let the music erase every shadow of pain. The flower stalls are shuttered and grey, tired of the games that the dreamers all play. We're just a sketch on a charcoal pad, a little bit hopeful and a little bit sad. Don't look at the map, don't look for a sign, just let the rhythm of the city be mine. The iron balconies are heavy with vine, dripping with water and the ghost of the wine. The spire of a church is a needle of slate, stitching the sky to the fingers of fate. But the melody lingers in a doorway's embrace, searching for a ghost and searching for a face. Just a lonesome waltz on a wet boulevard, touch of a moon that is scarred. Listen to the cobblestone lullaby tonight under the gaze of a pale charcoal light. Let the jazz be the wind in the poplar trees, carrying secrets across the seven seas. It's a Parisian blues, a bohemian sigh, where the stars go to hide and the memories die. In the velvet fog, in the silver grey rain, let the music erase every shadow of pain. The stars are just embers in a charcoal sky, watching the vintage cars drifting on by. You're wrapped in a shawl made of starlight and gray, hiding the scars of a long, weary day. The cat is a statue on the parapet's edge, a silent protector on a cold stone ledge. The city's a puzzle, a map made of gold, with stories of fortunes that never were sold. Another night, another city light. They look like diamonds from up here, don't they? But diamonds don't have a pulse, this city. It breathes, I can feel it humming under my feet. Stay still, my silent friend. The night is just beginning to tell its truth. You're the queen of the dark, leaving your soul like a permanent mark, with a secret to keep and a rhythm to find. You're leaving the rest of the world far behind, in the velvet and silver, in the silk and the wine. You're the only star that's allowed to outshine. The music shifts into a faster, more urgent bebop piano solo, mimicking the frantic energy of the city streets below. Then it suddenly crashes back into a slow, dripping saxophone melody that echoes the loneliness of the height. The sound of a distant, lonely ship whistle from the harbor cuts through the music, followed by the soft sound of pages of a book being turned in the breeze. The perfume of rain on the warm city street, rising to meet you in the midnight heat. A ghost of a tango, a ghost of a kiss. Is there a memory that you truly miss? The skyline is bowing to the hem of your gown, as the weight of the silence comes settling down. You're a legend in lace, a myth in the mist, a lady the morning has never quite kissed. they ask me why I stay up so late, I tell them the day is for the dreamers who want to be seen. The night is for those of us who already know who we are. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, Monroe, you're the queen of the dark, leaving your soul like a permanent mark, with a secret to keep and a rhythm to find. You're leaving the rest of the world far behind, in the velvet and silver, in the silk and the wine. You're the only star that's allowed to outshine. The muffled sound of a 19-inch jazz band playing in a club 3 floors below, heard through the floorboards. The clink of a glass stopper hitting a crystal decanter, a soft rhythmic clicking of a vintage film projector. Then a sultry muted trumpet enters, playing a melody that feels like smoke rising in a spotlight. A slow, heavy piano chord anchors the mood.
The sound of a soft summer wind rustling through terrace vines. In the distance, the faint echoing sound of a ship's foghorn from the harbor. A vintage lighter clicks, followed by the soft, slow exhale of a mysterious breath. Then a solo upright bass begins a deep walking rhythm, joined by a crystal clear piano playing high, sparkling notes that shimmer like distant city lights. City is a blueprint drawn in charcoal and ink, watching the horizon where the sun starts to sink. You're leaning in on the marble with a gaze made of glass, watching the ghosts of the centuries pass. A dress of midnight velvet, a ribbon of lace. The moonlight is tracing the lines of your face. The cat is a shadow with emerald eyes, watching the moths and the summer fireflies. Oh, in your palace of stone and of ice, you're the heartbeat of Paris, the soul of the night. With a fan made of feathers and a heart made of gold, you're the greatest story that's never been told. In the blue and the gold, where the memories play, we're miles and a lifetime from the light of the day. A deep, breathy tenor saxophone solo takes center stage. It's melodic and wandering, sounding like a lonely soul, walking a wet boulevard at 3 a.m. The piano follows with a series of delicate minor key trills, mimicking the soft clinking of ice in a crystal glass. The rhythm section brushes on drums, keeps a steady heartbeat like poles that anchors the melody. A jazz band is playing in the ballroom below, but up here the world is moving more slow. The scent of expensive cigars and old wine crosses the border of the yours and the mine. The stars are like diamonds on a jeweler's tray, offered to you at the end of the day. You smile at the skyline, a secret you keep, while the rest of the millions are falling asleep.
the soul of the night. With a fan made of feathers and a heart made of gold. You're the greatest story that's never been told. In the blue and the gold, where the memories play. We're miles and a lifetime from the light of the day.
The saxophone plays a final, long, melancholic note that echoes as if bouncing off the surrounding skyscrapers. The sound of a distant 4 a.m. church bell tolls once in the valley. The piano plays one last soft chord in C minor that lingers in the air. The sound of high heels clicking slowly and confidently across the wooden terrace floor, fading away. The cat gives a soft, satisfied purr as the wind takes over, until there is only the silence of the night.
The summer wind came drifting slow through streets of gold and lights aglow. It whispered secrets to the moon, a melody, a sweet old tune. The stars were hanging low tonight, like diamonds in the velvet sky. And every shadow seemed to know 1,000 stories passing by. I saw you standing by the river, where city lights began to shimmer. Your silhouette in silver blue, a dream that somehow had come true. The night breeze played within your hair, like it had found a home somewhere. And for a moment time stood still, just you, the moon, and midnight's thrill. With me beneath the stars, where summer nights forget their scars. Let the saxophone softly cry, while old dreams wander through the sky. The city sleeps, the music stays, lost in a smoky jazz-filled haze. And every heartbeat softly streams through cigarette smoke and velvet dreams. Neon reflections kiss the rain,
painting colors across the lane. The piano wept a tender song for all the hearts that waited long. 1,000 lights across the bay, watch silent lovers drift away. Yet here we stood in borrowed time, wrapped in the rhythm and the rhyme. In the hush of midnight air, the world dissolved without a care. No crowded roads, no morning rush, only the sound of the city's hush. And somewhere in a distant bar, a lonely trumpet chased a star, while old jazz records slowly spun, remembering days already gone. Oh, dance with me beneath the stars, where summer nights forget their scars. Let the saxophone softly cry, while old dreams wander through the sky. The city sleeps, the music stays, lost in a smoky jazz-filled haze. And every heartbeat softly streams through cigarette smoke and velvet dreams. The summer wind still lingers near, a fading song I almost hear. The stars grow pale, the dawn arrives, but somewhere this old jazz survives. And if tomorrow finds us far, remember where the moonlight was, a midnight tune, a quiet kiss, a summer night we'll always miss.
The street is a river of ink and of rain, washing the city of silver and pain. A shadow is leaning against the brick wall, watching the leaves of the autumn time fall. No names are spoken, no promises made, just a slow dance in the deep blue shade.
The perfume of roses and a scent of the sea is all that is left of the memory of me. The radio hums with the ghost of a tune under the gaze of a paper-white moon. Wait for the morning or stay in the dark where the cold city wind leaves its silent mark. Of the sea is all that is left of the memory of me. The radio hums with the ghost of a tune under the gaze of a paper-white moon. Wait for the morning or stay in the dark where the cold city wind leaves its silent mark. The ink has dried on the final page. A bird is singing in a gilded cage. The shadows dance on the leather spines in a temple built of forgotten lines. The scent of cedar and old regrets, the kind of silence that the world forgets. I'm walking softly on the velvet floor, looking for a secret hidden door. The moonlight filters through the high arched glass, watching the ghosts of the centuries pass. Every book is a life that was once so bright, shelved in the dark of the endless night. Welcome to the library of forgotten dreams, where the starlight flows in silver streams. Let the piano play what we can't say, while the rest of the world is far away. It's a sanctuary for the lost and the old, for the stories that never quite got told. In the hush of the night, in the velvet blue, there's a chapter here that belongs to you. Lock. Ignore the ticking of the grandfather clock. Time is a fiction, time is a lie. Under the dome of the midnight sky, just for a moment, let the world stand still, while the ink flows down from the golden quill. A map of a country that doesn't exist, a love that was lost in the morning mist. They're all collected on these oaking shelves, the better versions of our tired selves. The fire is dying in the marble grate, flirting with shadow, flirting with fate. But the music lingers like a soft perfume, filling every corner of the quiet room. Welcome to the library of forgotten dreams, where the starlight flows in silver streams. Let the piano play what we can't say, while the rest of the world is far away. It's a sanctuary for the lost and the old, for the stories that never quite got told. In the hush of the night, in the velvet blue, there's a chapter here that belongs to you.
The needle finds its familiar groove to a rhythm that makes the shadows move. It's a dusty sound from a broken heart, tearing the silence of the night apart. In a room filled with lace and old perfume, where the memories of the roses bloom, a scratchy voice through a wooden horn sings of a love that was never born. The wallpaper's peeling, the floorboards creak, in a language that only the lonely speak, but the melody dances on the wall before the morning shadows fall. Listen to the ghost of the gramophone, a song for the hearts that are all alone, spinning around at 78 through the heavy iron gates of fate. It's a tiny tune and a faded dream, like a ripple on a moonlit stream. Let the crackle hide the tears we cry as the velvet hours go drifting by. Faded letters and a lock of hair floating in the midnight air. The world outside is fast and new, but I'm still here, stuck on you, just like this needle in a silver track. There's no way of turning back. The sky is a shade of sepia brown over the rooftops of this tired town. The music wobbles and the music sighs under the weight of 1,000 lies. But there's a comfort in the hiss and pop, a prayer that the record will never stop. Just one more spin before the dawn, before the ghosts of the night are gone. Listen to the ghost of the gramophone, a song for the hearts that are all alone, spinning around at 78 through the heavy iron gates of fate. It's a tiny tune and a faded dream, like a ripple on a moonlit stream. Let the crackle hide the tears we cry as the velvet hours go drifting by.
They say the city never forgets, but it has a short memory for those of us living in the cracks. Another June is fading into the mist. The only name I ever cared to remember. The ink is still wet on the page, but the message is already a ghost. Smoke your last cigarette, darling. The border is closing and the music is the only thing left that doesn't need a passport. A telegram folded in a velvet glove, a coded message of a desperate love. The streetlights are flickering in Morse code, mapping the ghosts on this desolate road. The 1940s are a shadow on the wall, watching the empire of our secrets fall. I'm sitting in the corner, out of the light, the only soul breathing in this tungsten night. The ceiling fan hums like a tired machine, painting the room in a pale sickly green. I hear the accordion from the cafe below, a melody heavy with the things we both know. The rain is a static on the radio dial, hiding the truth behind a porcelain smile. I got a ticket for a train that won't arrive in a city where only the shadows survive.
Slow, cinematic jazz with a heavy bass line, cutting through the promises that we both made. The trumpet is crying for a world left behind, for the secrets and sins that will never unbind. In the click of the keys, in the smoke, in the haze, getting lost in the labyrinth of these Noir days.
The ink on the paper is beginning to blur, a letter for him or a warning for her. The 1930s are whispering through the door of a peace we won't see on this island no more. I check my reflection in the dark window glass, watching the legends and the heartbreaks pass. I'm a queen without a kingdom, a star without a sky, in a world that's forgotten how to say goodbye. The matches burn down to the tip of my thumb. Wait for the silence, wait for the numb. The city is a puzzle with a missing piece, waiting for the morning to bring us release. But the dawn is a stranger we haven't yet met, hiding in the shadows of a deep dark regret. So let the trumpet play until the ink runs dry, under the gaze of a cold iron sky.
Crying for a world left behind, for the secrets and sins that will never unbind. In the click of the keys, in the smoke, in the haze, getting lost in the labyrinth of these Noir days.